how's it going? My name is Ruby Price.
My name's Beth.
And welcome to Vlogmas. This was supposed to be an advent calendar opening series, but even though we've had a year to prepare, we have no advent calendars. Why don't we have any advent calendars?
Because nobody ordered them.
Because nobody ordered them. This was a bad idea. But welcome to this year's festive series. It's hopefully a good idea. And we're going to be bringing you daily content, hopefully with an advent calendar soon. At least one.
Yeah, we have ordered one now.
We have ordered one.
It's not here yet, so...
Yeah, in the spirit of actually not losing all of our hot chocolate, let's get started. Today we're doing the Festive Favourites tag, which was originally started by Tom Fletcher all the way back in 2014 when he used to make YouTube videos. I've done it before, however, I think my answers will have probably changed, particularly with the way that my lifestyle has probably changed a lot since 2014. Favourite festive food?
It's not a food that I only eat in the festive season, but my favourite festive food is sage and onion stuffing. Or literally just the stuffing that you buy in a box.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
So
I eat it all year round, but obviously I also eat it on Christmas dinner. It is festive, so...
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Because I can't think of a single festive food at the minute. Especially not one that I can eat. This is a drink.
Fair enough.
If it counts, hot chocolate. If it doesn't count, candy canes.
Ooh, yeah.
They're definitely a festive food. Candy canes. Favourite reindeer?
Donner, because he is, thunder.
Donner's thunder.
Like a Donner's Tag, like Thursday. Thursday.
Oh, is that what the name is?
So basically Donner's Tag in German it's the German word for Thursday, which is Thursday. But yeah, so I like Donner because he is thunder. I think the literal translation might be thunder, but I'm not certain.
I'm gonna say comet, just because comets are cool. Yeah. Favourite day of Christmas, so the 12 Days of Christmas song. 5 gold rings!
I'm just getting flashbacks to the school carol concert now, which was a bit of a thing, because the carol concert sort of fell apart in one year, which was quite funny. I mean, physically, people started tipping off of places while they were supposed to be singing. I don't know.
Come on, everyone's favourite is 5 gold rings.
No, it's not. It's not my favourite.
Do I need to do some Googling?
I'm gonna go with 3 French hens because I like hens. I like chickens.
Wow. Favourite Christmas song? I lied in this one because, it's obviously, Merry Christmas Everybody, or is it Everyone? Merry Christmas Everybody.
I'm gonna have to Google mine because I think I know who the artist is, but I'm not certain. There are so many Christmas songs that I love.
It's Merry Christmas Everybody by Slade is my favourite cover, although I do really like the Noel Gallagher version.
One of my favourite Christmas songs is West Coast Christmas Song by Ann Arbor. It's just a nice perspective on Christmas, but I also really like oh no, what's it called? The Mandrew is a Super Dog song by the Yogscast. I love it so much.
Right, we're listening to this because I've never heard it in my life.
It's really good.
It's certainly a Christmas song. Favourite Christmas present?
I think I got my film camera for Christmas.
Ooh, everybody loves a film camera.
I love. It's a Canon. Oh, I don't know. it's a Canon from the 80s, I presume. But yeah, I love film photography, so that was a really good present. I use it a lot.
I'm trying to think. Amber did get me an Elton John record for Christmas last year. I'm going to go with my Elton John Greatest Hits.
That's nice.
I don't listen to that enough, but I probably should.
We should listen to it in here.
Yeah, definitely. Christmas film. It's almost as though we asked this earlier. The greatest Christmas film of all time, no debate about it, is The Muppets Christmas Carol.
My favourite Christmas film is...
Wrong!
It's my favourite.
Wrong.
It can't be wrong.
Wrong!
It's my favourite. It can't be wrong. I'm not saying it's the best. Calm down.
Go on.
Wrong. My favourite Christmas film is The Santa Claus.
What's his face in that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Favourite Christmas cracker toy?
I like the teeny tiny screwdrivers because they're actually useful.
I used to like the little magnetic chessboards, but they were useless because if you were moving one piece, you'd move all of them.
In that vein, do you have a least favourite? Because most of them are just
They're all crap now
They're
anyway.
all crap, yeah.
But should they even really be a thing anymore? Like, all of that single-use
Probably not.
plastic, which, only ever gets thrown away. I quite like the puzzle ones, like where, there's like a little like metal rings like attached together or something. You've got to like get them out.
I think my least favourite is because everything in a cracker is like a tiny version of what it's meant to be, unless it's one of those like key rings, in which case it's massive and equally as unuseful.
Absolutely.
Unuseful, useless.
Favourite Christmas cracker joke? All of them, they're all bad. They're fantastic, but they're all bad.
I have like a...
What do you call a vampire snowman?
What would you call him?
No. Frostbite.
I definitely have one, I just can't think of it. I do have a joke that I got in a Christmas cracker, but they were themed Christmas crackers.
Okay.
Knock knock.
Who's that?
Doctor.
Doctor Who.
How did you know?
Favourite decoration? I'll answer this one first since I already have an answer. At my mum's house there's like this one particular bell that I've always like, had. I'm pretty sure I brought it back from like a random Christmas fair at some point from school. And like, that's just, it's always been something that's been on the tree every year since.
Yeah.
And like, it's just those little sentimental things that, I can't exactly say to anybody because it's just a little brass bell. What am I getting obsessed over that for? But, it's just got the sentiment attached to it and everything.
Yeah, I have like those because I've inherited a lot of Christmas decorations from my grandma when they downsized their tree a few years ago. So I ended up with a load of the decorations and I really like them. So I put a lot of those on my tree, but my favourite Christmas decoration is, I don't think my mum's got it anymore because it was so broken. But it's basically this little animatronic Santa sat in a chair, and he comes with these 3 little books, and depending on which book you slot into his hand, he reads you a different Christmas story.
That's cute and
It's so
horrifying
cute, yeah.
at the same time.
It's great, I love it. But actually, do you know what? A similar toy was this, like, carousel? Not a carousel, like a big wheel. Is that a carousel?
No, carousels are like the...
Yeah.
Whereas a big wheel spins like that, a carousel spins like this.
Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for.
Ferris wheel is the term.
Yeah, so there's another one like that was this Ferris wheel that played music and spun, and it had reindeer in the thing, in the little seats. That was really cute as well. That one's definitely broken and gone, but I think we might still have the Santa somewhere.
Favourite candle scent?
Oh, this one.
This one?
This.
Like, is it Christmassy?
Yeah, it's Christmassy to me. I burn it all year, but I think it's Christmassy. It's Cuban tobacco and oak.
Tobacco?
It says Cuban tobacco and oak, not oat. Yeah, I think it smells Christmassy.
Oh.
It's got like crystal. It's got like a warm,
Yeah.
comforting smell.
I had like a cookie scented, like a vanilla cookie scented candle a couple of years ago, and like that's something that stuck with me a lot.
Yeah, I do really like the Christmas baked goods scents and candles, but that's like my favourite.
Favourite Christmas advert?
I don't like Christmas adverts.
I don't really like Christmas adverts either, to be honest. Like the one that I've ever really had like a connection with, I think it might have been last year or it was the year before, but Elton John was like involved. Elton John keeps coming up in this video. I think it was a Littlewoods one, but it was like about like how, if someone gets their first instrument at Christmas, like the things that it can lead to.
Yeah.
Because like, Elton John obviously had a piano in his house growing up as a child, and like Elton John is arguably one of like the biggest musicians in history. But just seeing that advert and like the impact of music and Christmas and stuff like that, it was everything that I love.
Yeah.
Music, Christmas, and to be honest, at the time I wasn't even that into Elton John.
Yeah. I genuinely can't think of one. Oh, I like the one. Wasn't that one that Sainsbury's released recently? A festive advert. Sainsbury's like put out an advert that featured a black family and racists
yeah, and all the racists got
lost
triggered.
their tiny little minds. That one. If that's a Christmas one, I'm gonna go with that one.
I think that was a Christmas advert. Yeah. Favorite festive tradition?
I kind of have 2.
Go ahead.
So on Christmas Eve,
There are no rules. This is an advent calendar series without advent calendars.
That's a good point.
Currently.
Where's the advent calendar? Yeah, on Christmas Eve, me and my mum get takeaway and open a present. We normally get Chinese from there's this Chinese local to my mum's that does deep fried aubergine. It is glorious. It's so good. So yeah, we normally get that, and we each open one present. And that's really nice. But my second favourite, I'm going to say second favourite Christmas festive tradition is to watch and partake in the Yogscast Jingle Jam, which is like a charity drive that they do through December. Yeah, and they always like release a humble bundle, and that's just fun. It's fun to watch and take part in and donate to charity. It gives you the feel goodies. So.
The feel goodies.
So those are my two favourites.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say two purely just based on the fact that one of them isn't really a tradition. It's more of like a, like I got into a habit. Like every year I always watch the Muppets Christmas Carol in the run up to Christmas. It might be Christmas Eve or it might be December 1st, but like every year Muppets Christmas Carol is always on the agenda once it gets to December. Yeah, so you're going to have to watch it. And then also on Christmas Day, this is probably something that everyone does, but no matter how old I get, I'm always up at the crack of dawn.
Yeah.
Take my stocking upstairs to my mum's bedroom, and we'll just sit there and I'll tell her exactly what she's put in my stocking, several hours earlier.
I am only 25 years old. And my mother has told me that I am too old for a stocking and that she's not doing one anymore.
That's bollocks.
Isn't it? No one is ever too old for a stocking. Everyone has to have a stocking at all time. You can't...
Yeah.
Yeah, if I had the money,
Christmas
all
without
of
a
you would have a
stocking.
stocking. Like,
Christmas
for me.
without a stocking is like Christmas without
An advent
Yorkshire
calendar.
puddings.
Yeah, I'm not too old for a stocking. So, that's bullshit.
You're never too old for a stocking, but you might be too old for the things that used to go in a stocking. So then you just adjust it according to inflation.
Yeah.
Or
and
ageflation.
Like when
I was proud of that.
When you go from being non-vegan to being vegan, instead of the Terry's chocolate orange, you get an orange.
I'm not looking forward to Christmas anymore. I don't like oranges. Favourite place to spend Christmas? I think the answer for that is the same: home.
Yeah, I mean,
for most people who obviously have that kind of relationship with their families and stuff. Like home is a big part of Christmas. Like being surrounded by families. And obviously this year a lot of people aren't gonna have the opportunity to do that, which is a shame. For me, it's always been home. Like, I think a Christmas without my family would be weird. Whether that's extended or small, like the smaller the better. But
yeah, for me, home encompasses like if I had to pick between my mum's home and my grandma's home, or the home that my grandma moved out of in January, I would pick my grandma's home. But it's kind of all encompassing. Like they live in the same place, we just walk over. But I would say my grandma's home because that's where my family is. My the cousins and aunt and all those things, and we just spend the evening together. So yeah, that's where I would always want to be.
Favourite festive fact? Santa Claus's coat used to be green prior to Coca-Cola purchasing the rights to him and changing it to red. That's my festive fact.
Oh, great festive fact. I love it. Apparently it's very common in Japan for KFC to be eaten on Christmas Day.
What?
Yeah. It was just a really successful marketing campaign.
What?
Like years and years ago that KFC pulled off, and now a lot of people in Japan eat KFC on Christmas Day.
One, that's really good marketing. But two, what?
Yeah, Google it. It's really cool.
Favourite snowman accessory?
It's gotta be a carrot. You can't have a snowman without a carrot.
I never used
Just
to
a
have
carrot.
carrots on mine.
It's not a snowman without a carrot.
Never used to have some carrots on my
Well,
snowman.
then you didn't have snowmen.
Mine was snow women. I don't know where you were putting your carrot.
In the nose place, obviously.
That sounds uncomfortable. For me, it's always like scarf.
Yeah. But then the scarf gets wet.
Yeah, I know, which is why you never use your favourite scarf.
I just think that you can have nothing else on a snowman, but if you put a carrot on it, it's a snowman, But then I kind of feel like the same thing goes for a scarf, to be honest. It's the basics,
If she says so. So those were our 15 festive favourites.
What are your answers to all of them? There is a list in the description below.
Yeah. And we're obviously gonna, we'll be in the comments reading them and, saying things. Yeah. I'm not promising for how long, but we will be there. And obviously as well, if you did enjoy this video, do all that generic YouTube stuff. Like, share, comment, subscribe, etc, etc.
We'll see you tomorrow, at which point we probably still won't have an advent calendar to open.
So yeah, you've got to stay tuned to find out when we do get an advent calendar. Yeah. As always, I've been Ruby Price.
I've been me.
And we'll see you tomorrow. Adios. Bye.